It's Saturday morning. You finally have time. No meetings, no deadlines, no alarms. You told yourself, this is the day I'll get my life together. You'll clean the house, go for a walk, start exercising, maybe finish that project you've been avoiding for weeks. But instead, you sit on the edge of your bed, pick up your phone, and somehow, 45 minutes disappear. You know exactly what you should be doing. You want to do it, but your body refuses to move. Then comes the sentence almost everyone has said at some point. What's wrong with me? Why am I so lazy? Now here's something that might completely change the way you see yourself. What if laziness isn't your biggest problem? What if it's simply the label you've been giving to something you don't yet understand? Because the truth is, your brain doesn't wake up and decide, today, I'm going to be lazy. It makes decisions based on one simple question. Do I have enough energy to do this? And if the answer is no, everything begins to feel harder. Not impossible, just heavier. The scary part? Most people spend years blaming their character, when the real problem has been happening inside their brain all along. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why lazy is one of the most misunderstood words in modern life, and why the real explanation is far more hopeful than you think. Here are some reasons behind this reason. 1. Your brain is trying to protect you. Imagine your phone reaches 1% battery. What happens? It automatically starts saving power. The screen becomes dimmer. Background apps slow down. Some features stop working altogether. Not because the phone is broken, because it's trying to survive. Your brain works in a surprisingly similar way. When it senses low energy, poor sleep, too much stress, constant mental overload, or endless decisions, it begins conserving resources without asking your permission. Suddenly, starting a workout feels overwhelming. Cleaning your room feels exhausting. Cooking a healthy meal feels like climbing a mountain. Here's what's fascinating. The task didn't become harder. Your brain simply decided, this isn't the best time to spend the energy we have left. Now think about that for a moment. How many times have you called yourself lazy when your brain was actually trying to protect you? But here's where things become even more interesting. If that's true, why do some activities still feel effortless? Why can you scroll social media for an hour, but struggle to exercise for 10 minutes? The answer has nothing to do with willpower, and everything to do with how your brain predicts rewards. Reason 2. Your brain chooses the easiest reward. Your brain loves efficiency. If it has 2 options, it usually chooses the one that gives the quickest reward. Think about it. Scrolling gives your brain something new every few seconds. A different video, a different headline, a different joke, a different surprise. Each one delivers a tiny feeling of anticipation. Now compare that with exercise. The reward comes later. Healthy eating? Later. Learning a new skill? Later. Cleaning the house? Later. Your brain naturally notices the immediate reward first. That doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human. But here's the trap. Every time you choose only the easiest reward, your brain becomes a little less willing to work for delayed rewards. It's like taking the elevator every single day. Eventually, even one flight of stairs feels difficult. The good news? The opposite is also true. Every time you choose one small action, even when you don't feel like it, you teach your brain something powerful. Hard things are safe, and little by little, your brain stops resisting them. Which brings us to the biggest mistake people make when trying to become more productive. Reason 3. You don't need more motivation. Most people wait until they feel motivated. Then they plan to take action. But motivation is unreliable. Some days it's there. Some days it isn't. Successful habits aren't built on motivation. They're built on reducing resistance. Instead of saying, "I'm going to work out for an hour," tell yourself, "I'll move for 5 minutes." Instead of cleaning the entire house, clean one room. Instead of reading 50 pages, read one. Small actions create momentum, and momentum creates motivation. Not the other way around. Remember, your brain isn't asking, "Can I do this?" It's asking, "How expensive will this feel?" Make the first step feel small, and your brain becomes much more willing to begin. So the next time you catch yourself saying, "I'm just lazy," pause and replace that thought with a better question. What is my brain trying to protect me from? That single question replaces guilt with curiosity. And curiosity is where real change begins. If this video changed the way you think about laziness, tell me in the comments. What's one task you've been putting off that you'll finally start today, even if it's just for 5 minutes? And if you're enjoying the energy reset journey, subscribe. Because in the next episode, we're exposing something that's affecting millions of people every single day, without them even realizing it. The hidden cost of sitting all day. It doesn't just affect your back, it quietly changes your energy, your focus, your metabolism, and even your mood. Once you see what hours of sitting are doing inside your body, you'll never stay in one chair the same way again. I'll see you in the next video.